Now, as we mentioned, 13 U.S. service members were killed in Thursday's attacks. We've now learned that one of them was a Knox County native. 23-year-old Ryan Knaus was a staff sergeant in the U.S. Army. He graduated from Gibbs High School 5 years ago and has been serving in the military ever since. Tonight, we're sharing stories from those who knew him. WAT6 On Your Side reporter Jordan Brown spoke with one of his former teachers at Gibbs tonight. Jordan?
Yeah, Bo, it's amazing how even small interactions with people can leave lasting impacts. Angela Hoffman taught Ryan Knaus for one semester at Gibbs High School in 2012. It was her first semester ever as a teacher and his first high school semester. One of the first assignments Ryan completed in Miss Hoffman's class would end up leaving a lasting memory with his teacher. They say first impressions are everything.
He wasn't necessarily a student I was close with, but I think that's because he had a very quiet but confident demeanor.
Angela Hoffman's first interactions with Ryan Knaus got off to a slow start, but one assignment would break the ice.
Students were asked to share about who they were, and it was a dual purpose for me to learn about students and for me also to assess their writing ability.
From his essay, Angela learned that Ryan liked to read, was born and raised in Corrington, and had dreams of joining the military. But Ryan also unknowingly gave his teacher a glimpse into his future.
In his essay, he wrote 9 years ago, almost to this date, that for him a role model is anyone who stands up against power to help others.
14-year-old Ryan knew his destiny before he even lived it. What he and his teacher didn't know was that 9 years later, he would tragically die being his own definition of a role model.
He wrote that 9 years ago as a 14-year-old boy, not knowing the man that he was going to become. And that was just so powerful to find this in my handwritten notes from 9 years ago, that he shared that as a 14-year-old as being something he wanted his teachers to know about him.
Without even meaning to, Ryan's first impression ended up being a lasting one.
You never forget your first students, and you don't forget even the quiet ones who still have so much to offer, even if they do it in a more subtle way.
Now, we also got these statements from Ryan's family. His grandfather, Wayne, says he grew up in a Christian home, attended Bearden Christian School through 8th grade, had 4 years at Gibbs High, graduating from there and then joining the Army. A quality 23-year-old advancing rapidly, a motivated young man who loved his country, married, no children, recently purchased a home near Fort Bragg, a believer, so we'll see him again in God's heaven. And his stepmother, Leanne, says Ryan was looking forward to coming back to the States, advancing his career, moving to D.C. He was a super smart and hilarious young man.
All right, Jordan, thank you. And we should also point out today, Congressman Tim Burchett released a statement saying, quote, "This is what true heroism looks like, and Ryan's sacrifice will never be forgotten."